I want to connect to Mr. Sinha first. Mr. Sinha, you know, it's a question that is being raised by the opposition that there is an attempt right now to gag the voice of the opposition. They've been demanding a debate on price rise, on GST. Why not have it?
You know, there are two things in the parliament which are very important from the point of view of gagging the government or controlling the government. That is a check and balance on the government. That is the 0 hour and the question hour. In 0 hour, members are free to raise the issue of public importance. There is no control from the government side. Any member can raise anything. It is approved by the chairman, and almost every day you can check it that out of 20 selected names or 15 selected names, 60-70% remains from the opposition side. Even the BJP side or ruling party side, the name remains. They raise the important public issues. Second is the question hour. Anyone can check the questions, how many questions are from the opposition or the ruling party benches. And the opposition is continuously disrupting the both 0 hour and question hour. We are shocked that this was a platform for the raising the people's voice. This was an opportunity for the opposition parties to raise all the issues through the questions. By disrupting the question hour, which is basically the members' opportunity, by disrupting the 0 hour, which is also the members' opportunity, what actually you are gaining? What issues before you? At the GST is concerned, today Sushil Modi ji from BJP raised a question in the parliament that the Aam Aadmi Party or Trinamool Congress Party or other parties which are ruling, where they present in which the decision was taken to impose GST on certain items. The people from the ruling parties, from these states, they were part of that. What you are doing? In GST Council you are taking one decision, and outside the GST Council you are taking other decision, in House you are taking third decision. Such a hypocritical stand of the opposition party is untenable. Second, one important thing I want to point out. You know, there may be certain situations when obstruction is important thing. It becomes important. Some big scam. But a scam is happening in West Bengal, 21 crore. So just to divert the attention of the 21 crore, here ED is questioning Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi to divert the attention from that. So all the parties have their own agenda of their leadership. The crisis of leadership, crisis of morality is being disguised by creating disruption in the parliament. This is the most unfortunate, and nobody can justify their disruption.
Right.
Last point.
Yes.
They can compare it. I know that they would compare it the BJP had done in the past. But two wrongs don't make one right, number one. Second, earlier, there was Jharkhand Mukti Morcha bribe case. This was a huge case against the parliamentary democracy. There were scams. So that time of obstruction, this time of obstruction, you want the discussion on inflation. The finance minister is not well. Government said that let finance minister come in a day or two. She would respond it. There would be discussion.
Right. Mr. Sinha, you know, it's a good thing that you
between the opposition and the government.
Right. Mr. Sinha, it's a good thing because you've added that disclaimer to it that, you know, because the BJP did it in the past is not, you know, the same bar that possibly the opposition should follow, because what the opposition repeatedly does in these debates is remind you of what your leaders have said many times, 2012 Arun Jaitley, that disrupting the parliament is an important means of the opposition to hold the government accountable. All of that, sir, I'll come to you with your permission.
Just give me 1 second to correct, because this, just give me 2 seconds to correct it. No, I said that even if opposition considered that was wrong, even if I agree, suppose I agree with the opposition, then that does not justify that you do the same thing. But I told you that time disruption, I also wrote an article that time, sometimes disruption become constructive, because that time was a national scam. The Jharkhand Mukti Morcha bribe case was against the entire...
But Mr. Sinha, many would say, and I will bring in Sushmita Dev into this conversation, sir, I'm interrupting you, but many would say, you know, what is constructive disruption and what is not constructive disruption depends which side of the treasury bench you sit on, where the parliament is on.